The sea is filled with incredibly unique life forms, coming in a variety of shapes, sizes, colors, and appendages. Many of such creatures are incredible predators who lurk in the far reaches of the cold, dark ocean. From the terror-inducing great white shark, to the insidiously clever killer whale, to the snapping jaws of the powerful leopard seal, to the outrageously fast marlin. Creatures like this strike fear into the hearts of many. But the biggest and scariest predators aren't necessarily the deadliest. For great white sharks, only about 48% of surface attacks on seals result in successful kills. Leopard seals only catch their fish prey in 64% of their attempts. To find one of the most effective predators, you need to set your sights on something much smaller and in much shallower waters. Residing in coastal regions around the world is the oddly shaped sea creature known as the seahorse. Seahorses belong to the cygnathid family of fish, which includes pipefish and sea dragons. There are about 50 seahorse species ranging in size from 2 to 35 centimeters, each resembling a Frankenstein-like creation with bits and pieces taken from various animals combined to make one extraordinary fish. Seahorses are one of the most effective hunters in the sea, with a success rate of over 90%. That's 2 to 3 times higher than other predatory fish, and it's all thanks to their unusual design. From their chameleon-like eyes that move independently of one another, allowing them to view both what's in front of them and behind them at the same time, to their monkey-like prehensile tails that securely anchor them to objects, to their incredibly flexible and strong body armor, seahorses are built for battle. But seahorses are strange in more than just their appearance, and they are impressive even beyond their hunting skills. Their adaptations for survival are among the strangest in the animal kingdom, and seahorses, however cute and quirky, are a survival powerhouse of the sea. Seahorses and their relatives are the only known vertebrate animals where pregnancy and birth are performed by the males. While other animal dads may house and protect fertilized eggs, such as water bugs, cardinalfish, and many bird species, male seahorses do much more. After an elaborate courting dance, a mating pair of seahorses will entwine their tails and line up the female's egg duct, called the ovipositor, with the male's brood pouch opening. The female then deposits her eggs into the pouch. Scientists once believed the eggs were fertilized inside the pouch through an internal sperm duct. However, dissections have disproved this theory, with a study on the yellow seahorse finding instead that the sperm duct opening is located 4.5 millimeters above the pouch opening. This means that the sperm travels outside the male seahorse's body, meeting with the eggs as they are deposited into the brood pouch. Videos of this event have found that the yellow seahorse's pouch stays open for just 6 seconds, making them uniquely efficient at fertilization, since in this incredibly small window they produce between 100 and 1,000 embryos. And once inside, the brood pouch itself becomes rather extraordinary, functioning similarly to a mammalian placenta by providing oxygen and nutrients to the growing seahorse embryos. Compared to eggs that develop externally, eggs that are incubated internally come with different challenges. One in particular is a means for respiratory gas exchange. In order to survive, embryos need a constant exchange of respiratory gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide. However, being in an enclosed space makes this difficult. In mammals, this exchange is accomplished through the blood flow from the mother to the placenta to the umbilical cord to the fetus and back again. In seahorses, scientists believe it happens nearly the same way, through blood flow from the father to the embryos and back. By examining the brood pouches of the big belly seahorse, researchers even found that they remodel throughout gestation to accommodate the growing embryos. After fertilization, seahorse embryos become embedded in the lining of the brood pouch, which contains numerous blood vessels. As the embryos develop and require more oxygen, the lining becomes thinner and more wrinkled, providing the surface area needed for even more blood vessels. As these changes to the brood pouch mirror the growth of the seahorse fetuses, their findings indicate that the pouch is acting in just the same way as a placenta, providing a means to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide and even nutrients through blood flow. The whole gestational process of a male seahorse takes anywhere between 10 days to 6 weeks, depending on the species. Then, through a series of muscle contractions, as many as 1,000 fully developed babies are shot from the pouch into the sea. With these functions performed by the females in nearly every other animal, scientists are left wondering, why in this case is it the males? Some theorize that male pregnancy leads to more seahorse babies since, without having to carry out the pregnancy, the females are free to start making more eggs right after they deposit them in the males. And when only 0.5% of seahorse offspring survive to become reproducing adults, making a lot of babies is crucial for the survival of this one-of-a-kind fish.